viewers, welcome to Mate TV. My name is Tofumi. Today I'll be giving you an update on the new Naira note scarcity and the reaction it has sparked from the masses. Hi Moses, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. So how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so on February 14th, the CBN governor, Godwin Emefiele, insists that on February 10th was the last day of the collection of the old
Old
Naira
news.
notes. This sparked a lot of reactions from the masses.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the violence that happened in Benin City,
Wow.
the one
Yes.
that happened also in Ibadan, Ogun State. Banks' properties were vandalized, the ATM machine burnt, then inside the banks they broke so many things. So do you think vandalizing bank properties, the machines and all those things is the way we can get the government to listen to us?
Mm. You know, this I don't think is the way.
Okay.
It's not the way at all because after destroying these banks now, let's say after destroying them, then the CBN released more new notes. How are they going to get it?
Mm.
After destroying these banks, there's no way they will get it back. There's no way that the bank will come and operate in the destroyed facility. How now you see some videos that they destroyed ATMs,
Mm-hmm.
and even some they invaded, they went into the bank
Yes,
facilities,
looking for money.
destroying everywhere.
Yeah.
It is not a solution. Fine, it's people, the government, they've pushed people to the wall, and yeah, it's people are bound to react because there are many people out there who still have these old notes, the 500,
One
the 200 and the
1,000,
1000.
yes.
Before on the 10th, the Supreme Court gave an order that, like, they gave a small opening,
Extension, yes.
yes, an extension, but we don't know the actual date. You just
Mm.
give an extension, no date to which it was extended to.
Okay.
So it's just as if they gave Nigerians an open card to play. So
Okay.
people were like, okay, fine. They continued with their normal activities while some were still going to the banks to get the money because it's not only a scarcity of the new notes but also the old note because people returned it to the
Mm-hmm.
bank and the banks are not even giving
Giving
out
out,
any of it.
yes.
So after all this, then Emefiele came, the 16th, as you said that February 10th was the last day
Yes.
now. So, but destroying of all these banks will not solve it. These
Mm.
banks are owned by private companies.
Mm.
The people, the people should wait, like relax, just keep calm and wait on that day of the 25th of February. Go and vote.
Okay. But before the voting actually will occur, and this period of lack of cash, businesses, so many businesses will have run down, so many people die, maybe they'll be hungry. Okay, so what would we do during this period? It's the masses that are
The
suffering this
destroying
drastic
that,
action.
no, yes, fine. The masses are suffering.
Yes.
The government, they said they have why they have reasons why they brought it out,
Mm-hmm.
why they wanted to change it. But there's a sacrifice for everything. I believe maybe this is a sacrifice that people have to pay for
We have
it.
to pay.
Yeah, and the thing is, destroying of the commercial banks, destroying of any public property, destroying ATMs is not the solution.
Okay.
It's not affecting the government.
Mm.
It's not affecting the government. Okay, so imagine now if tomorrow comes and the bank that they actually vandalized and went into the bank premises, into the cash pot and threw away files and everything. Imagine if the bank came out tomorrow and said, okay, all the people that opened accounts in that bank,
They're not
your
there
money is gone.
because we can't find your account there any
You
longer.
What will happen?
Mm. Mm.
Imagine such. The commercial banks, it's a directive from the CBN they are following. The CBN governor said, do not accept this again,
Mm-hmm.
right? So they won't.
All right. So if you look at the statement that was made by the Supreme Court, the
Yes.
extension, right, and you see that the Supreme court has like an high order, okay, that's an order to like confront with the president's say on this whole thing.
That's what actually brought the confusion
Yes.
because the Supreme Court was saying something. The Supreme Court gave an extension,
Mm-hmm.
not an actual date, though. There's no actual date of the extension. The CBN are still insisting that February 10th is the last day or was the last day.
Okay.
So the people are like, there's kind of like, come on, who are we to follow? Are we to follow the
Yes.
CBN?
Yes, because
Because on that day, when courts gave the ruling,
Mhm.
and even the Attorney General also said, we are going to follow, the federal government is going to follow the ruling of the Supreme Court.
yeah.
So people are like, okay, yeah, fine. But
Supreme
now,
Court.
after some days, you now came out and said another thing. So who are we to follow?
Mm.
Who are the people to follow? Are the people to follow the Supreme Court,
Because
or are the people to follow the
if you even
governor?
look at it itself on the long run, the the commercial banks are going to follow whatever
The
Godwin
C-
Emefiele, yes, whatever he says, the CBN governor is what they will do. So if he's saying one thing and the Supreme Court is saying another thing, where are we going to stand? We
Where
are
are the people
at
to
the
stand?
middle. What are we going to do? We are confused on what to do.
So there are some people now who are still accept, who still make use of the old note,
Yes.
and there are some that no, I don't.
Mm-mm.
I'm not making use of the old notes.
Mhm.
And I just want like Nigerians to please at least keep calm. We know we are angry. They violated our own rights.
Mhm.
How can you have money in your bank account
And you don't have
and you
access
can't
to
have access to it? You can't eat. You can't do business. You can't do actually nothing with it. And in Nigeria, we want a cash economy. Like, is you bring your cash and you take your products.
Yes.
We don't. There's not been any. There's not been any establishment for the
yes.
cashless economy
Yes.
yet.
Yes.
Imagine during this
Period.
period of this cashlessness,
Mhm.
bank transfers are actually like it's the
Yes.
worst.
I experienced it myself.
It's the worst
Yes.
at this point in time,
Mhm.
like at this kind of a drastic time like
Mhm.
this. People are still having issues. You go to the POS, you make withdrawal, it won't go through, it will decline.
Then you try to transfer
You try
from
to
your phone.
transfer, it's another problem
Mhm.
entirely. Before
Mhm.
you get your money, I was yesterday. A friend told me that okay, a woman made a transfer of 25,000 naira
Mhm.
to person she bought goods from around 9 a.m. Could you believe that she sat down there till around past 9 p.m., like 9:30 in the evening,
Wow.
still waiting for the transfer to go
To
through,
go through and they had debited her.
and they've debited her.
Wow. Wow. That's bad. Very, very bad.
So you see, and there's no cash.
Oh, gosh.
So how can we run a cashless economy when there's nothing put in place? You can't actually, okay, let me quickly do a transfer and you get it. No, you'll be afraid.
Yes.
You can't actually use your card because they will debit you and it won't go through. And
Mm.
you have to start going to the bank to queue and fight and ask drama to get your money back. So the government, if the government is ready for the cashless economy, they should actually put things in place. Make our service, our banking services and network swift.
Mhm.
Bring out ways at which the market women can actually engage in also this cashless economy, because there are some businessmen, local businessmen that they don't have bank accounts. They actually keep their money in their homes.
Mm. Mm.
So what will happen to those people?
All right. So now, amidst all these reactions, President Muhammadu Buhari has come out on the 16th of February to say that the old 200 naira note should still be in use. Thereby, the 500 naira and the 1,000 naira old note
I'm no
is
longer legal
yes,
tender.
yes. So, what do you have to say about that?
So yeah. The CBN and the Supreme Court, they had another
Mm-hmm.
meeting and
Court
ruling.
ruling, yes.
Well, it's a very good thing because of the suffering of the people and the reactions. And now we actually had that People also lost their lives during this. We are
Yes.
doing this chaos. The 1,000 and the 500 naira is no longer a legal tender in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Only the 200 naira. He also gave a date that is for the next
Yes,
60
60
days.
days.
Yes,
Yes.
for the next 60 days, it can still be in use. It's still the legal tender that the old and the new will coexist. Yelp patent.
Yes.
It's a good thing that the president has actually came out and spoke. It was the last time when the Supreme Court were giving their rulings and rulings. I was like, the president hasn't said anything yet.
Mm-hmm.
The CBN governor has not said anything yet, so we have to wait. We know the Supreme Court, yes, is the like number one
Mm-hmm.
over everything, but we have to actually hear from the president and also the CBN governor that
No.
they agreed and they have
Yes.
settled all this. Now the 200 will be in use, still being used. The old one and the new one still being used, but the old one is still February 10th, right?
Yes.
While the 500 and the
And the
1,000
1,000
is no longer a legal tender
contender.
in the country.
Yes.
But there are there are some people who actually still accepting this old 500 and 1,000
Because that's what is out.
because that's what is out.
Yes. Getting the new 1,000 naira and the new 500 naira notes, even personally, is like it's very very scarce.
It's very scarce, and even the POS, the price, the rates, their
Yes.
rates now on the new
Yes.
notes.
So today I wanted to collect money, and they said for the new naira notes, for 2,000 naira you collect the charges on it is 1,000 naira.
So what you're trying to say is that you went to the PS agent and they told you that if you want to withdraw 2,000 naira new notes, how much will be your charges?
1,000 naira and 2,000
1,000
naira.
naira on 2,000 naira. So you see, Nigerians, I don't know, are we doing ourselves or there's actually a video too that we saw online that they were destroying one of these POS agents, their
Yes, the
counter.
counter.
So
They've done a strong thing here. Strong thing.
So we don't actually understand what's actually happening in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
We are literally buying our own currency.
Oh my.
Nigerians are buying their own currency. I don't understand why the country is like this. But please, let's know one thing. We should not vent our angers on the commercial banks.
Yes.
We should not vent our angers on the people. We should not vent the angers on ourselves. But the election is very close.
Yes.
Go there and vote
Vote right.
the right person. You feel that's fine when the person comes here. He will stabilize Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
at least to an extent,
Mhm.
because it's not a one-day job.
Yes.
So please, let us keep calm. Let us keep calm. Fighting, destroying, it won't take us anywhere.
Mm-mm.
Just pain and blood, pain and suffering, which we don't actually wish for. So please, Nigerians, keep calm. Let's go to your polling unit and vote right.
All right, viewers, that's a wrap for today. I hope you were able to get informed on some things. And we would love to hear from you on this scarcity of new Naira notes and also old Naira notes. We'd like to hear your comments down below the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe. All right, see you in the next video. Keep on watching Mate TV.